channel, or welcome to those tuning in for the very first time. In today's video, I wanted to feature the rebate platform Aisle. Now, if you've seen my most recent videos, you know I have been incorporating mini rebates from Aisle. Some of y'all have signed up and y'all have questions. Some of y'all may be thinking about signing up but just aren't too sure about it. With this video, I really want to answer about 16 of the most frequently asked questions that I can think of, questions that you guys have had and questions that I had myself when signing up. Just want to make it a little bit easier for you to navigate and for you to feel comfortable using Aisle to earn cash back. Aisle is a little bit different from the other rebate apps such as Ibotta, Shopkick, or Swagbucks. So with that comes a little bit of unfamiliarity, which I, again, want to just ease your mind and help you earn more money with Aisle. So before I jump into those questions, y'all, please make sure you are subscribed and that you have the notification bell turned on so that way you guys don't miss any of my tutorial videos or frequently asked question videos, as well as all of my hauls. All right, guys, let's jump into it. All right, y'all, question number 1. What is Aisle? Aisle is a rebate platform where you can earn cash back on select products at major retailers as well as grocery stores. Now, the key word there is it is a rebate. A rebate is where you earn cash back after a purchase. With Aisle, you cannot expect the amount of the offer to be deducted at checkout. That's not how it works. Aisle is very similar in that fact to Ibotta, Swagbucks, and Shopkick, that you get the money after you purchase the item, not at checkout or before any kind of purchase. Question 2, how do I sign up for Aisle? Right now, there is currently a wait list to sign up at Aisle, but don't fret, I got you guys, hold on. Aisle is a new rebate platform and they are growing. They are welcoming feedback to their platform and they're hiring more people to help on. They're extremely busy. They are getting very popular. And so that is the reason as to why there is a wait list. They want to make sure they have the staff to accommodate the amount of users. And as they continue to grow their platform, they will add more employees to take on to be able to support all of the users. So there is a current wait list, but using my referral code, and I have it linked down in the description, you can actually sign up for Aisle and skip the wait list. So if you want to sign up right now, I highly recommend just using my code so that way you can skip the wait list and get started saving with Aisle. Question 3, what app do I download to use Aisle? Now, I'm going to need y'all to hold on to your seats for this one. There is no rebate app to use Aisle. None! I know, it threw me for a loop too. But that goes against everything Aisle stands for in having an app. So there is absolutely no app that you need to use Aisle. So that's why I've been referring to it as a rebate platform and not a rebate app, as there is no app. So I know that takes some getting used to, but I think it really is the way of the future. And I really do like not having another app on my phone in order to earn rebates. Question 4, what kind of cashback options does Aisle offer? Now, with most rebate apps, there are 2 different types of cashback options that you can get. You can either earn cashback from an in-store transaction or from an online transaction. And the same goes for Aisle. You can earn cashback by submitting your receipt from an in-store purchase, or you can also do that from an online purchase. Question 5, where do I find the list of Aisle rebates? Okay, you're probably thinking, Lauren, there's no app. How do I know what offers I can redeem? Well, here's what happens. When you successfully sign up for Aisle, they will text you the link to their list of rebates. What I highly recommend, if you have an iPhone, I recommend adding this link to your home screen. I just throw it right in with a group of other rebate platforms that I have, and I can successfully just click on that every time and it pops up the list of current rebates. Now, that's what I recommend for an iPhone. If you have an Android, I'm clueless. I don't know. I would probably recommend just saving the link maybe in a note or something like that if you have that on Android, and that way you can reference back to it very frequently. But that is what I recommend, because that list will be via that link. So saving that link somewhere will be able to help you access the list of total rebates. Question 6, how do I submit a receipt to Aisle? Okay, I know you think you got me, right? You're like, okay, there's no app. How is she going to submit the receipt? But listen to this. When you sign up for Aisle, Aisle is going to text you from an individualized number. you're going to want to save this number into your contacts. That is where you're going to text your receipt to aisle. So say I purchased, say I purchased this. This was on aisle, right? And so I'm going to take a picture of my receipt, just in my photos, and I'm going to send that picture via text to the number aisle sent me to get credit for it. Along with my receipt, I'm going to say, just like the number 1, Love, Beauty, and Planet. And I'm going to send my receipt off for aisle to be reviewed. That is how you successfully submit a receipt to aisle. Question 7. What happens if I forget or lose the individualized phone number that aisle sent me to submit my receipts? Now, hopefully we watched this video and we know that we need to save that phone number so that we can submit our receipts to it. But maybe you signed up already, you didn't save that number, or you maybe deleted the message. No worries. What we're gonna do, we're gonna act like we're gonna sign up for aisle again. By doing this, that is going to trigger their system to send you a text message, which is gonna have the number that you need to submit your receipts to. Since there's no rebate apps, there's nothing to log into, no passwords to remember, nothing like that. So it's a super easy fix. So if you don't remember that in the phone number, go ahead and act like you're gonna sign up for aisle again, and they will go ahead and text you that number. Question 8, how do I know if aisle received my receipt? This is probably my most frequently asked question that I get, and I get it. We are used to Ibotta and Shopkick telling us, hey, you will be credited in 24, 48 hours. We got your receipt. So aisle does something similar, but I think in a more funny way. You will know if aisle received your receipt if you receive a text back with some kind of funny catchphrase like, hey, deli aisle or deli counter, be like, nice receipt, or something like that. They try to send something funny, not so bland. So that's how you know if aisle receives your receipt. That is your confirmation from aisle. So it's not just them sending a random message. That is their way of confirming that they have received your receipt. Question 9. What should I do if I do not receive a confirmation text from aisle? Now, y'all, the confirmation texts come pretty quickly after you submit your receipt, and you should be receiving one after every submission. But just in case you do not receive one, say it's been 5 hours, 6 hours, go ahead and submit your receipt again with the details telling what you purchased on that receipt. Go ahead and submit it again, see if that works and that they confirm that they received it that time. Sometimes, just like many apps and other things, it does have bugs in the system and it gets missed. So go ahead, do that again, and if still there's nothing else, they're still not getting any confirmation, go ahead and text them like, hey, did you get my receipt? That happened to me the other day. I said, hey, just checking that you guys got my receipt. And they said, no, we didn't. And I went ahead and submitted it again, got the credit. It was no issue. So just beware if that does happen, follow those steps to make sure that you get your credit for your rebate. Question 10, how do I get paid out for the cash back that I earned through aisle? Now you're really thinking, you're like, okay, no app again, Lauren. How do I select it to go to my bank account or to PayPal or to a gift card? The thing is, y'all, aisle has made it very simple. There is only one way you can earn your cash back on aisle, and that is through Venmo. You must have a Venmo account as of right now in order to use aisle. So since there is not an app that you have to use to sign up, all you have to do when you sign up for aisle is enter your email address, which should be the same one that you are using on Venmo. That way, with your email, they know which account to send it to on Venmo. So it's very simple, guys. You just have to have a Venmo account in order to get paid out by aisle. Question 11, how long does it take to receive payment from aisle? So as I mentioned, y'all, they're a growing platform. They are doing their absolute best to get payment out to you as quickly as possible. So as soon as you submit your receipt and you get that confirmation message, it can be anywhere from the same day to maybe 24, 48 hours later. So as long as they've confirmed your receipt, then they will send another message saying, hey, we verified it. Here's your $1 for this shampoo. We got you. There's $1 for your shampoo. It's coming your way to Venmo very soon. So Once they do that, you can expect the payment to your Venmo shortly after. So, like I said, it can sometimes be super quick depending on what they have going on within the same day, or I would give it about 24, 48 hours to receive that payment to your Venmo. Question 12. Can I combine aisle rebates with coupons, other rebate apps, or items that are on clearance? And the answer is, of course you can. Some rebate apps out there do not allow you to use coupons, but Aisle does with no problem. So it's a great way to earn additional savings on your couponing hauls, as well as individualized items that you may pick up in the store. So you can definitely stack Aisle offers with that of other savings tools. Question 13. What stores can I redeem Aisle rebates at? And the question is all of them. I have redeemed rebates at Sprouts. I have redeemed rebates at H-E-B, at Walmart. All of the retailers that we normally shop at, you can submit your receipt to Aisle to earn cash back on the selective products that they have listed on their rebate list. So there's no limitations. All of the rebates are valid for every store. So if you know, like I bought it, it marks what store that rebate's valid to. On Aisle, there are no store indications, as you can pick up those items at any retailer. Question 14. What are the rebate limits on Aisle? And the answer is it varies. On the list of all of the rebates available on Aisle, it will state a limit for each one. Maybe limit 1, maybe limit 6. It really just depends. The offers vary, so be sure that you pay very close attention to what the limit is for each one. Question 15. Do Aisle rebates reset? And if so, when am I able to redeem them again? And the question is yes. Aisle rebates do reset. If you've maxed out the offer, so say, again, I don't know why I just don't keep this in my hand, but say this was a limit of 2 and you purchased it on Wednesday. So you grabbed both on Wednesday and you maxed out the offer with a limit of 2, okay? So then the following Wednesday, you can come back if the offer is still valid and purchase 2 more. That's only if the offer is valid to be redeemed again. If it's gone from the list, the offer is gone, you cannot redeem it again. So if it's valid, you can redeem it a week, so Wednesday to Wednesday apart. So let's say you went on a Wednesday and purchased 1 of these, and the limit is 2. And then say you went again on Friday and purchased 1 more, you're still within your limits. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're shopping, and make sure again to abide by the limits that they have and purchase the limit maximum from week to week. Question 16, last question. How can I contact Aisle for support? So your number one way to always reach Aisle is to text them. That's what the platform is based off. So if you're having trouble or have any questions, be sure to text them and someone should be able to help you. If you're still having issues going through that method, what you can do, and I believe this is still a valid email that you can go ahead and email, you can send it to Bridget, BRIDGET, at gotoaisle.com. You should be able to submit your request there and she will be able to help you. If that email is no longer valid, that's the last point of contact that I had. But if that email is no longer a point of contact that is valid, I will be sure to up you guys. But that is another option as well. But make sure you do text them first to see if they can help you that way. All right, y'all, that wraps up my Aisle most frequently asked questions video. There is something I wanted to note, and that is this video is not sponsored by Aisle. I truly just have enjoyed using Aisle over the past few months, and I wanted to share some most frequently asked questions and answers, so those that may already be signed up for Aisle or those that are thinking about it, which again, you can sign up using the link in my description. It will allow you to skip the current wait list and get started saving with Aisle. Just wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks so that way y'all have a smooth transition into trying the new rebate platform, and in the hopes that you guys enjoy it as much as I have. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and if this was helpful, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all!